hands and feet. Who does not know somebody that does not suffer from this condition from time to time, if it's not even you yourself? Well, researchers out of Japan came up with a really unique substance that may have a powerful impact on this fairly annoying condition. Now keep in mind, the first thing you have to do is get a proper diagnosis. And if you take this substance too, don't be afraid to communicate with your medical professional, because a lot of medical doctors are becoming really hip to basically food type medicines. So here we go. This substance is a polyphenol, and of this group of polyphenols, there's one in particular derived from the lychee fruit known as oligonol. And this is what we look at. Oligonol. Oligonol, that's phonetic. Lychee, lychee. Also phonetic too. So it makes it a little easier to remember, because I have a hard time remembering the pronunciation of oligonol from time to time. But for me personally, I think yodeling, oligonol, some relation. All right, but here we go. This substance works so freaking fast in such a small amount, it blew me away. What they did is they had a research study called The Effect of Lychee Fruit, Oligonol and Peripheral Circulation. A pilot study was published in Natural Medicine Journal, July 2014, Volume 6, Issue number 7, and it was approved by the Ethics Committee of Japan before the study was conducted. It involved 6 individuals, and it was a single-blinded study, meaning the researchers knew who was getting what. However, the results were still pretty impressive regardless. They were just giving them 50 milligrams, which is a really small amount of oligonol. This substance began to warm the hands within 30 minutes. Not just a little bit, but significantly. To look at the data, this is what we come up with. All 6 subjects completed the study. After 30 minutes following oligonol ingestion, thermographic measurements showed a significant temperature increase in the right palm in the oligonol group. That's just because that's what they put under the monitor. Compared to the placebo group. Temperature changes between groups were significantly different at 30 minutes and 60 minutes. The temperature remained significantly above baseline levels for up to 120 minutes in the oligonol group. When you check out, and you should be able to see it right now as I posted, these thermograms, as far as how well it warmed the hands and how fast it worked above baseline, you'd be blown away. This stuff is just incredible for cold hands and feet. Now, this is where I get into a little more. Why oligonol? Why not any other polyphenol? This is the reason why. Lychee obviously has a really good polyphenol content. However, when they take oligonol, the way they process it in Japan, it increases its bioavailability, oral bioavailability, this was just done by capsule, 3 to 4 times. And on top of that, when you can compare oligonol to like lychee fruit itself, pine bark, and grapeseed, you have a much higher polyphenol composition as compared to other things. The only thing that may be slightly comparable is strawberries, but we're not talking the oral bioavailability of oligonol itself. Also, too, the safety profile. When you look at oligonol, it was given in animals, which would be the human equivalent to up to 12 grams per day, with no immunogenic effects. In basically, when they tested on liver, kidney, and heart function in animals too at the same time, they had no adverse effects in regards to nitric oxide production itself. Didn't affect the heart negatively one way or the other. And this is important because a lot of people are on medications. And so you don't want anything that's going to basically add to the problems itself. But again, if you're on medications, always make sure there's no contraindications. However, through our brief look, it looked pretty clean. So if you go to the National Center of Biotechnology Information, type in oligonol, you'll find 35 studies. Everything from weight loss to peripheral arterial disease to blood sugar control, you name it. But when it comes to basically helping with cold hands and cold feet, I think we just may have found the king of solutions for it. Also, the next step I'd like to see is to see how it's basically presented in pilot studies in regards to Raynaud's, I don't know why I say Raynaud's, and also peripheral arterial disease itself. If it works that well, that fast, they got to test it on that next. Again, Ralph Turchiano, signing off. Oligonol. Catch you guys next time. Thank you.
Lychee fruit. Since low molecular weight polyphenols are more easily absorbed into the body than ordinary polyphenols, the compound was found to have a wide range of benefits, including improved blood flow, reduced fatigue, reduced risk factors associated with metabolic syndrome, and improved skin condition.